Chat, we have to talk. Chat, we need to talk. This is a serious emergency. This generation is cooked. Gen Beta is worse than Gen Alpha. Because let me tell you, we got parents giving their babies iPads now. What were the parents thinking? And then now we got the little 3, 4-year-olds doing this 6, 7 to their newborn sibling. This is terrible news, guys. What do we do? I mean, like, Gen Z was back in like the 2000s, and we had no iPads back then. But now this thing, I'm not sure what it's called, but they said it's like, okay guys, I think it's time we stop with the iPads. The iPad kids are getting worse. Gen Alpha is getting more violent. And let me tell you about Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha is now getting more violent because we got kids who threatened to shoot the school. Like, Gen Alpha is getting worse. I don't know what to say, but kids nowadays, we have to get rid of those iPads. But I'm not an iPad person. iPad is related to iPhone, which is from the company Apple. Android is not related to iPad because iPad is related to iPhone. Android has nothing to do with with Apple. So guys, parents, I'm just gonna warn you right now. The more you give your child iPad limited screen times, it's gonna get worse. It only gets worse. So parents, I encourage you to just start going back with coloring books, like something like that, something that is not an iPad. I mean, you can give your child the iPad, but give it less time on the iPad. I'd say like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 minutes on the iPad, but anything longer than that is gonna become an issue. These kids are so brain rotted, they can't read. Like, I stopped reading books because I got tired of it, but I can still read, but I just don't want to read any, like, books, though. I can still read, but you kids can't read. Y'all just want to keep saying that forbidden number. Like, honestly, video games have now become an issue because we got 11 or 12, 11-year-olds, maybe even 10-year-olds on having their own YouTube channel trying to make something cringe. They're literally making, like, I'm not gonna say it because, I'm trying to follow the guidelines, but Gen Alpha is, like, Gen Beta is here in 2026, and it might be worse than Gen Alpha. So parents, if you ever get a child, if you ever want a child, don't give any iPad or electronic devices to your children. But you can give them the electronic device, but make sure what they're watching is not brain rot, AI slop, nothing like that. Because kids think AI is real. So yeah, chat. We are so cooked. What do we do? If you have any siblings, chats, please chat. If you have any siblings, just make sure that they're not watching anything that is AI slop, please. Because I want to make sure it's real. Because I just saw some tornado siren videos, but they're AI slop. Lone Star Siren Productions, what were you thinking making these AI slop videos? Stop using AI. It's ruining the algorithm. And you just don't care. Chat. This All of this brain rot must come to an end. And if Gen Alpha refuses, then that's the issue. Hopefully by 2027, Gen the next generation in 2027 will have less iPads. But just know, chat, we're going into an AI generated world. And my thing is about Dart, since they put the new announcements on the trains, I'm not sure if this is a real voice because, in my opinion, I'm believing it's AI. And if it is, that's an issue. We are so doomed. Stop using iPads to solve the situation. Parents, to solve the situation, do not buy any iPads for your kids. I'm telling you, it only gets worse. Because what they're watching, like brain rot, AI swap, that's what's causing their minds. They can't even do anything right. They can't read. They can't even write sentences. Because now we got kids in school who are complaining about writing like whole sentences, like 20 sentences. Like, that's too many for them, but rules are rules. You have to do it. So, chat, also not to mention, when the teacher calls on someone to read, this, yeah, and teachers, just know. And to be honest, YouTube is blocked for all schools. YouTube is literally blocked. Not in the US. Well, only in the US schools, but not around the world. Well, YouTube might be banned around the world, but it still is working. But teachers just don't understand. Some teachers might be very strict, some might be very chill, and for the chill teacher, that's not good. Because literally, kids are now bypassing YouTube. Blocked YouTube. They're bypassing it. I don't know how they're doing it, but that's getting a lot of issues. So, guys, the only way to solve the issue is just start doing things you used to do back in the 2000s. Like, everyone is like, I don't know what is going on, but to be honest, I hope you guys will learn your lessons and don't ever use an iPad. Unless if you're using it to watch something appropriate, something like YouTube Kids, but it has to be not brain rot. And plus, brain rot took over 2025, but is still somehow making its way, well, kinda into 2026, but not really. We already got rid of brain rot, but other things from 2024 are still making its way to 2026. Yeah, guys. Just please, guys, we gotta stop with the iPads. Just check on your siblings, make sure they're not watching any brain rot, because literally Roblox just released Roblox Kids not a few days ago, and now people are getting stressed because they have to do age verification in order to play any games, and some of these games are locked because of age verification. People are going mad, crazy. Like, at this point, listen, it's just the fact that they have to do this because if they don't do age verification, then the whole platform will get banned. Like, UK has already rolled out age verification for those under 16. That's in the UK, not the US. Literally, this is just getting out of hand. Gen Beta might be worse than Gen Alpha. Like, literally. And all these things that's going all around Gen... I don't even know what to say at this point, but I'm so disappointed. Like, when will these iPad kids get off their iPads and start touching grass for once? Or maybe even get baptized? because they need to stop with these iPads. The iPad's not important, and no wonder why. And maybe it's time for them to like at the legal age to get a job is somewhere around 16 through 18. But we already got kids at 16 years old getting jobs, real jobs. And to be honest, that's a good thing because they can. I mean, once they get off of their work time, they can actually get back to their things, what they wanted to do. But yeah, so we always got these chill parents letting their kids do what they want. Clearly, that's not a good thing. Like, literally, why can't parents understand nowadays? Like, and then we got, I don't know what to say at this point, but you parents who are very chill, letting your kids do what they want, that is unacceptable. Because, remember, the teen takeover is happening all over the US. And these parents are some parents are strict and not letting their teens go to the takeover, but some just are very chill. Like, I'm like, to be honest, I don't even want a child at all when I grow up. I'm not going to get a child. I'm not marrying anyone because that's the issue. If we ever do have a kid, I am not going to buy him anything that is a computer, iPad, nothing like that. The only thing I'm buying him is just books. Because I want to make sure he doesn't watch any brain rotting. So yeah, and plus, if you have any family members that have any little kids running around there, just make sure they're not on their iPads. We need less screen time for the little ones. Only for the kids who are 1 years old to maybe even until 8 to 9 to 10 years old. Only for the little ones, not for the people who are 15 or up. Just only for the little kids, not only the ages 5 and up. Not for the teenagers or the middle-aged kids. Only for the little ones. Okay? Be aware of that.